Hey everyone, this is Grey Warden Gaming. My name's David. We're going to start a playthrough of Alone in the Dark. This will be a brand new experience for me. I've never played this game, watched any playthroughs, or anything like that. So I'm jumping in 100% blind on this. Um, Hopefully, we can play the game and actually get scared a couple times. I'd really enjoy that. We're going to find out if the game's scary or not. But without any further ado, let's go into difficulty. We're going to go with standard. From standard difficulty, we're going to go with old school because we don't want any help. So let's go hop right into this and figure out if it's scary or not. Let's do it. Graphic looks nice so far. I've heard mixed reviews about this game, so
So,
I'm
your
putting
uncle,
my actual opinion
what's
to it
wrong
now.
with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that.
Ah, David Harbour.
He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
Creepy looking place.
My uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
Then what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone. Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
Oh, I get to choose a character. Okay. I feel like me personally, I really want to play the detective, Edward Crombie, as David Harbour. Emily Hartwood as, or Jodie Comer as Emily Hartwood. I feel like her story is going to be more emotionally tied, while his is going to be more action packed. So honestly, me personally, I think I'm going to go with Edward. And my name is actually David, so David Harbour and me got first names the same. So let's go with David Harbour. Will be Edward Crombie.
Hello? Hello?
Looks abandoned.
It can't be. There has to be someone around.
Wait here. I'll go around back.
Chapter 1. I hear the typewriter in the background. Ooh, got 6 bullets. Look for a way inside the house. Wonder if things highlight maybe when you go up to them, or if there's nothing like that. Oh, there we go, something. X.
Now what do we got here?
Ah, flashlight. And a kitchen garden key. Ooh, look at that key. Alright, so now we have a flashlight. Cool. Gotta check every crevice, make sure that we don't miss a single thing. You're out of breath already, man. Should we keep the flashlight on? Alright, let's see. Hopefully it doesn't have a battery life. Maybe it does, though. Ooh. What's behind door number 1? Select key. And it works. Guess I'm right through this door. Ah, ammo. Alright. Let's see. I wish it would prompt fling my head towards stuff when stuff like that activates.
Nah, I'm not getting in there.
So I need a key to open that door. Is there anything on the table? What is it? That looks like a doorway. Investigate. Aha! There's a hole. I see something. Can I grab it? I guess not. Okay, well, confused. I can zoom in like. Alright, so that's to aim. And then we gotta dodge. Ah, we can crouch. I think. Yeah. Alright, so cameras. What? I didn't even see what jumped my character. Ah, door's closed behind. Whispers behind the tree.
Huh? What?
Alright, what we got here? Aha! Housekeeper's key. So needs a key. It'll probably have that key. I wonder if this unlocks that shed back there by chance. Probably not. Not accessible. Alright, what do we got in here? Okay. Oh, so that's healing. Alright, we got a staircase that goes up. Oh, has a chain across it. We can't go up it. Maybe if I wasn't blind, we wouldn't have this issue. Let's go back out here, see if we can unlock this shed.
Nah, I'm not getting in there.
So that's not the correct key. Alright. I just want to know how to get into this hole. They're like I see a ladder right here. Like I could totally grab that and put it in there, but for some reason it's not letting me prompt. So this might be something that I have to remember for later. I'm not exactly sure. So the key went to down here. Housekeeper's key. Open says I. Alright, got a trophy. Entering the house, I guess, is a trophy. You're thudding
Don't
upstairs.
mind if I do.
So, you heal with alcohol in this game. I guess that's a unique way to do things. There's a door, there's a doorway open to the right. Always investigate open doorways. There's a rat. Family Bible.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gree-gree. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but
She says gree-gree, but it says gris-gris.
Tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around. That the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, a quarter. That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
You must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please. I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left, madam. Now please, leave my store.
A goat without horns.
Interesting, interesting. What we got here? More ammo. There's another door. More ammo. More stuff. Sounds like it's upstairs. More ammo. More ammo? Jeez. Wonder if that means I'm going to encounter something combat-wise, or if it's just prepping me for the long haul, and maybe this is the only area you get ammo in. So there's an open door over there. There's a closed door there. Alright, that looks like that might progress somewhere. Let's move back into this door. Alright, a meat locker. Chest. More alcohol for healing. What have we got here? Rat poisoning. So, forbidden knowledge.
Deseto, the old plantation building, was ready to fall, but kept alive by some starry-eyed carpetbagger called Dr. Gray. Seeing how the staff couldn't even be bothered with answering the door, Detective Comby figured they would just head inside and grab Jeremy. He just needed to open the front door for Emily first, so she could talk to her uncle.
Alright, so that's our goal.
Comby, why am I hearing from Gloria Allen that you got some job at the loony bin? You better not be thinking of paying her off before me. I don't want to take you for a ride, so get me my money. I'll be at the Maccabean all night if you score some dough. Obed Morton.
Alright.
What was that?
The door shut. That's what that was. I hear footsteps. Huh. Stove's now opened. That's strange. Leads to like a cellar basement looking thing. Where's this way lead? There's another door to my left, and it's openable, and a door to my right. Alright, let's go through this door. It's like a boiler room. More evidence.
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
Alrighty.
That doesn't look safe.
That probably is gonna hurt me if I touch it.
Huh.
There's that piece that I saw. So to get by there, I need to find pieces. More ammo. Now let's see what's this way. So this looks like it leads into the house. So maybe avoid that for right now. What we got? Yeah. More ammo. Alright, more. Oh, okay, forbidden knowledge. And what's behind this door? Needs a key.
I need the key.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so we gotta find a key. We gotta find some puzzle pieces. Like, there was that one puzzle piece outside. I guess we have to come back for it. Alright, let's go upstairs. Alright, multiple branch out points. So I'm assuming that door's barred from the other side. It's behind this door. So the house is infested with rats. Good to know. More ammo. Doors. A bedroom. Okay, so now I have a mini map. Cool. So there's multiple puzzles, locked doors. Okay. We now have the plaza key, or the piazza key. Hope I pronounced that right.
Nice.
Medicine box needs a key as well. We got here.
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
Creepy. Alright, so we need to find a key in one area. Alright, so this is the very bottom. Alright. This is the library.
I need the key.
Need a library key. Ah, works here. Alright, now I'm upstairs above. Again, it flickers crows, but I'm not being seen where they're looking or anything.
Oh.
Alright, more
The Great Depression.
Clues?
President Hoover raises tariffs on over 20,000 imported goods in an act to protect American labor. Following the collapse of the Wall Street stock market on October 24 last year, American industry has suffered greatly. Thousands of companies have gone bankrupt and left a large part of the American workforce unemployed. In an attempt to turn the tide, the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act has been signed by President Herbert Hoover. By regulating commerce with foreign countries, the government hopes to encourage the industries of the United States to compete with cheap foreign imports. Superstition on rise. New Orleans voodoo stores and spiritual mediums see increased profit during troubled times. While the market has faced hard times ever since Black Thursday of last year, voodoo doctors and snake charmers see significant rise in number of customers. With the coming Eve of St. John on the 23rd, the police expect increased cult activity around Bayou St. John, the southern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. Voodoo rituals in that area on the Eve of St. John have a long tradition reaching back to the first snake worshippers brought as slaves from West Africa. During the 19th century, its practice was popularized by the legendary Marie Laveau and has since been embraced by many of the Creoles and the surviving aristocracy of the French Quarter. Author seeks asylum. Rumors regarding author Cassandra Beauregard making Derceto her home verified. Derceto Hospital is an old plantation building on the eastern shores of Lake Pontchartrain. While often considered an asylum for the insane, residing Dr. Elmore Lee Gray prefers to think of it as a convalescent home, a place where you can go to rest. The patient list is kept secret, but thought to include many of the black sheep of wealthy families, because at Derceto, treatment does not come for free. Local author Cassandra Beauregard has now been confirmed by her own admission. She's been lauded as a powerful Creole voice and written many successful books. Lately it was reported from Hollywood that she has finished a moving picture manuscript titled Slaughter Gulch. That film is set to hit the theaters next year.
Fascinating. A stamp. Nothing?
I need the key.
Of course I need the key. Alright, so this game's about finding keys. Alright, barred from the other side, I'm guessing is what that means. Let's go back this way. Need a key to access that door. Ah. So I must have made it to the front door.
Thanks.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Whoa, pardon me, excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can.
Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right? She has that heartwood gloom, doesn't she?
That's right. I'm Emily Hartwood. I just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Well, he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Unavailable? How? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hartwood?
My name's Edward Carnby, private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you! Get back to your rooms! McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing.
There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
What? He ran off?
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that case, we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent. Thank you, madam.
Persuasion skills on point.
All right, here we are.
Let's look around. See if we can dig up any clues.
Search Jeremy's room. What we got here? A puzzle, okay. What? Am I not allowed to move the pieces? I actually need a key item to even use that. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Every
Clue.
night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my
Excuse
tired
me.
shape.
This is a long one, guys.
Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Tarawea. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Perosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep. How did you first come to understand such things, Senora? How did you know that the battered boil in the basement would lead me to Lafayette Cemetery? Or how the old upstairs clock, with its astronomical motifs, would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor? Those are my memories, my past. Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Tarawea? Oh, I want that more than anything. Please, let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree. Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I had to travel to Tonka. Instead, she cruelly told Baptiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way, that the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear, and that he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say.
Yeah, agreed.
The people of the center were becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He's caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation? The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All will be lost. Everything. Unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waite. He seems to be a clear-thinking man. Maybe Beauregard. The dark man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered the dark pact. Everyone is safe. except for me.
Very interesting. And there's that tile we needed. Now I can discuss with her. Well, of course the paint tile don't open that. Be a genius. Or if we talk to her first, then go for that maybe. I don't want to miss anything.
I found a book full of peculiar notes. Have you heard of something called Tarawea?
No. What's that?
I might be reading too much into this, but I think it's the place he wants to go to.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a clue.
But that's it. That's it, nothing else. Alright, so I guess I need to open this. That was simple.
Hey, you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Oh, help me out here, will you?
I would kill the guy to throw some of this stuff out. I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
Oh, wow. That's striking. I want to save this one. All right, come on. I want to go see Dr. Gray. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Painting did something to my mind for a second there.
Miss Hartwood.
Hmm.
Emily?
The famous split.
What the hell is going on? Where am I?
Okay. Now we're getting something. This is I like the story so far. It's pretty interesting. It's in the box. More bullets. Still don't have the key. Wait. I did get evidence earlier. What was it? It was this.
Talisman with black sunstone. An ancient navigational tool found inside a cheniere along the Bayou Tonk. The old grave was uncovered by oil riggers and said to have unleashed a vagabond devil that massacred its finders.
3 numbers are needed to span a bridge between the scapes of dream and memory, according to Stein. Not where I want to be, but it's a start. 3, 5, 8.
Alrighty. 358 is probably a very important number. So that door's blocked. This is a dead end. This door is blocked. So did it warp me to like an alternate world? Because obviously this ain't the same location. I'm full on bullets. I haven't had to use any yet, but I am full on bullets. What is... Alright.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Christ, what the hell was that?
I have no clue, dude. I want to know as well. So a headshot's not an instant kill on that thing, or at least the back of the head wasn't.
Ah!
What the heck are you things? Can I move? Rotate? Okay, game. This is getting intense. Jeez Louise, man, just drop. Alright. Those things aren't scary, they're just hard to take down. What are they? Look like humanoids wrapped in vines. Alright. Alright. Now I'm out on the street. I have them. Oh.
Detective Conby had seen plenty of violence before.
Okay.
But nothing quite like this. What was that cursed thing?
Alright, no map here. Got it.
I can't go that way.
Can't go this way? Alright. Got me some more bullets though. Just make sure we bob and weave up these streets. Make sure we investigate everything. What is that? Items can be thrown at enemies to distract them. Tap R2 to quickly. Oh, and aim it. Sprint. Multiple paths. So this is the corner store, I think. What we got? Medic supplies. We're full of medic supplies. Bullets.
I can't go that way.
Alright. Another dead end. Some bike. Let's check this other path real quick. Light down here. Oh. Lootable. Empty. There's another path there. One item. Ah. What enemy are we trying to distract? This is just a tutorial saying that you can. Multiple streets. They're throwable. Another dead end. Alright, loot. Ammo. Can't go this way either. So we knocked out those possible outcomes. Now let's go up this road. I will say the game is intense so far. I like it. The story is pretty good. Oh. Optional pathway. Loot. A hatchet weapon. Heck yeah. Now we have a melee weapon.
I can't go that way.
Alright, can't go that way. Alright.
I need the key.
Need a key. Alright. Alright, so I guess we have to go to the corner store. Next save point, we're probably gonna stop here and take a quick break. More bullets. Pipe.
Hey.
Oh crap! Ooh. Ooh. I'll keep the axe. Oh. Now I got multiple coming at me at once.
My weapon broke.
Ooh-wee. What now? What's next? Let me go get that pipe. Alrighty. Alright, into the corner store we go. Cutscene. Oh, it shows the blood on us still. That's pretty cool.
Don't let them get inside, Compare. They're not the good kind.
Are you... Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's story.
Jeremy did this. How?
Pact with the Dark Man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much you paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. Are you a thinking man, Compare?
No, not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in a way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace that guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess?
You know surprising things, Compare. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
Alright. Got some keys.
Detective Conby hesitated to buy into the stranger's explanation, but it was all he had. Baptiste, this mountain of a man, seemed to suggest that this other world they had been pulled into was built from Jeremy's scattered memories. It sounded crazy to him, but Conby couldn't exactly deny the situation he found himself in. Baptiste believed Jeremy was able to move freely between worlds using a talisman he got from Miss Jackson, a voodoo witch doctor that made a good living from alleviating the rich from their ailments and their money. In hope to find Jeremy, or a way back to Derceto, Conby set out to investigate Miss Jackson's place.
All right. Still no minimap. What's this? Oh, okay. Just open that up. Have a discussion.
You want to come along?
Nah, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Anything I can do for... Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Baptiste, just tell my sister Lottie I'm alright if you see her.
All right, I'm heading out.
Be careful out there.
Alrighty. So I think this is a good enough stopping point as any. So we're going to stop here.